What's up, boys? I'm here to give you guys the best bets, the best predictions for Marvin Vettori versus Roman Dolidze 2. It's a rematch. It was a robbery, in my opinion, the first fight. We're gonna get into it at the end. We're gonna start at the beginning of the card. It's on March 15th, boys. It's at regular time. Okay? Of course, you do get to skip the first 30 minutes of the card. Next video that's gonna drop from me is how to save women's MMA. Okay, because there's a lot of big fucking issues. Okay, there's a lot of big issues. We're gonna break that down. First real fight on the card, no offense, ladies, is Daniel Barras versus Andre Lima. Daniel Barras is the heavy underdog. He's 17-6, right? My boy has 6 wins by submission, 9 first round finishes, and 7 wins by knockout. Now keep an eye on those submissions, right? He's coming off of a one. He's on a 1-win streak. You know what I mean? He won 1 squabble. He lost 1. He's 1 for 1. He did get submitted, and he took somebody to decision, 3 rounds. Which, hey, solid. You fought for 15 minutes. Andre Lima is 10-0. He's undefeated. Okay, he's only had a few fights in the UFC. He's definitely fought some fucking savages like Felipe Dos Anjos, savage. Seen this dude fight, absolute savage. He went to decision with him. He went to decision again. He's kind of seeming like a decision merchant, and he won by DQ. Okay, I'm gonna say that my boy Daniel Barras submits Andre Lima. Okay, that's what we're gonna go with. We're skipping this. Okay, Sam Hughes versus Stephanie Luciano. Of course, we're gonna skip this. Like, why are we even getting into it? On to the next squabble. Carlos Vera. Bocanio. You know what I'm saying? Bocanio. He's coming off of a loss. He's coming off a decision loss to Nakamura, who is kind of a savage, right? But the KO wizard, Josias Mosasa. I like that. The KO wizard. I like that. 7 wins by knockout. 6 first round finishes. He's 8-0. This is his debut fight. We're going with Josias Mosasa. No cap. We're going to take him by KO. AJ Cunningham, the savage. I don't know where I know him from, but I've known this dude's name for a little bit, probably like on like the like the G League circuit, whatever. He's coming off of a loss. He got starched by fucking Klein, bro, by Calvin Klein. Calvin Klein starched my boy. He's fighting So Young You. Thank you very much. So old you, you know. His nickname is Yu-Jutsu. My boy's nickname is Yu-Jutsu, and he's coming off a decision win. He went to war with Jalisi. Okay, we're not even, I'm not even going to put that much effort into it. But I like So Young You. We're going to go for it. You seem like you know what you're doing. Jiu-Jitsu. You know what I'm saying? Jiu-Jitsu. We're going So Young You. Probably by Jiu-Jitsu. We're probably going to take submissions. Probably going to be 2. Well, this is ending in fucking murder. This Josias Musasa fight is ending in murder. He's going to kill this guy, Carlos Vera. I'm going to be very upset if he doesn't. On to the next fight. Kind of hella interesting. Waldo Cortez Acosta, right? Salsa boy. This dude's coming up. He's on the come up. You know what I mean? He's definitely on the grind. Lost to RoboCop. The Thumb. I like to call this guy. Is this RoboCop? No, it's not. This is the Thumb. This is the guy Derek Lewis flying knee kicked. Okay? Lost to the Thumb, and he's on a 3-fight squabble winning streak right after that. He's fighting Ryan Spann. If you guys don't know who Ryan Spann is, this dude's an OG. This dude has fought a lot of fucking people. The list just kind of goes on. You know? I'm pretty sure he starched... Where is it? He submitted Chutabella, and he starched Dominic Reyes. That's kind of all you need to know. Don't look at, you went to split decision with Anthony Smith. Oh, you got submitted by Anthony Smith. Oh, no, you got knocked out by Johnny Walker. This is just putting names on the vest. This is badges on the vest of my boy, Ryan fucking Spann. Big fan of Ryan Spann. I'm going to say this dude gets it done within the allowed time, within the 3 rounds. It's heavyweight, so more than likely the hands. He's probably going to squabble my boy out. On to the main card, boys, of this exciting Apex card. It's not that bad, It's really not that bad. I've seen just so many worse cards. Everybody on Twitter is complaining about this. You guys are coming off of the high of 313. What about the fucking 5 weeks break that we have in between Christmas and whatever. Like that's vicious. All right, on to the main card, boys. We got So Wong Choi, Sting. Sting, I'm a fan of cool nicknames. Okay, he's coming off of a loss. He's coming off a loss. My boy got starched. My boy got starched. Okay, seems like he kind of has a glass chin. If we're being honest with you, got submitted. He went to decision, right, and then he got slept. Decision. He gets slept again. That's not really looking good. He's going against Kevin Valejos, El Chino. And I know like 10 dudes that look like this guy. You know what I mean? This is his debut. We're going to go with Kevin Valejos. I feel like this is going to be like a setup fight. They're feeding So Wong Choi to this guy. We're going to go with Kevin Valejos. I have no idea. You know what? Money line him, boys. Just money line him. Money line him. Like what else are you going to do? Listen, peep the flag. My boy's from Kazakhstan. So already we're leaning. Well, the camera's flipped. So we're leaning this way towards Kazakhstan. We're leaning towards Kazakhstan, okay, boys? Already. Before we even get into it, he's 10-0. He looks like a unk. He looks like he could be 40. Sorry, I need some water, boys. I need some water. I'm spewing out knowledge for you. It's his debut. It's Unk's debut. The Tsar Norgoze. Norgoze versus Benson Roberto. I've seen this dude fight before. Scary dude. Definitely a scary dude. Coming off a decision win. Did get starched by Min Yang, but don't look at that. Min Yang is more than likely going to be champion of this division if Alex Pereira moves up. This dude Zhang Min Yang is terrifying. He's just on a 2 KO winning streak. He starches things. He just kind of obliterates shit. So don't really look at that. He did go decision loss against who the fuck knows, right? And he did go decision split against who the fuck knows, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go with the Unk from Dagestan, man. He's just gonna wrestle you. Listen, I know you're from Brazil. I know you're from Brazil, and that's like the jiu-jitsu land. That's the land of the jiu-jitsu. But the land of the jiu-jitsu has been moved and thrown over, and I'm, well, not, I'm just the ground game, period. It's the Kazakhstan dudes, it's Russia. The wrestling. You can't really implement your jiu-jitsu if you don't have all right wrestling, and they just kind of smash shit. We're going with the Tsar Nurgoze. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm moving up, boys. Damon Blackshear versus Cody Gibson. The odds are like this for a reason. If I'm going to be 100% honest with you, he's coming off a submission when he did get starched, and he's kind of had a career. He's kind of had a up and down. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, Draw. How many fucking draws have you seen? You know what I'm saying? Loss, win, well, knockout win, submission win, decision loss. Got starched 18 seconds into the fight, and then he wins by submission. Now, if we look at Cody Gibson, right? I was a Cody Gibson fan. Bro, I don't know why they do this. The double wins, like, bro, please, like, fix your fucking website. You are a $1 billion company. Like, I don't understand how many times I need to say this shit. Cody Gibson, he's been in this game for a little bit. Lost to Aljamain Sterling. He had. Is that? Do my eyes deceive me, boys? Is this the quickest knockout on earth? Sub 1 second knockout? It's got to be wrong. Fix your fucking website, UFC. Please, bro. Please. You want people to buy $1,000 tickets and, like tap in and do all this other shit and wonder why people don't scam you guys and go to Stream East and go, I'm not going to name all the other good sites, but you know what I'm saying? Fix your fucking website. Make it accessible. TKO, please figure this out. You know what I mean? I bet you as soon as they get the new Netflix deal done, because ESPN is over with. UFC's trying to move to Netflix. Once they get that shit done, I feel like all these problems are going to be sorted out. You know what I mean? But either way, boys, that was a very off-topic rant. We're gonna go with Damon Blackshear, but I don't think that the favorite should be, that leaned out. Keep forgetting the camera's flipped. I don't think that the odds should be that heavy towards Damon, but we're going to go with Damon. Okay, boys, moving up on the card, Alexander Hernandez versus Kurt Holblo. Holobla. Holobla. Kurt Holobla. You know what I'm saying? The Great Ape. I have a problem with you being called the Great Ape when I know you have gotten lost. I want to say knocked out, but I don't. You have gotten knocked out. You can't call yourself the fucking Great Ape if you've been knocked out. That's in my personal opinion. You know what I mean? He's been in here for a fucking minute. My boy has been in here for a minute. First fight, you fucking knockout. Neil Dariush, 17 minutes into the first round. UFC, please, 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 please. You're making this video so much harder than it needs to be. Come on. Come on, please. Anyways, my boy has been in here for a minute. Yes, he's had up and downs in his career. Who the fuck wouldn't have? He's coming off of a decision win, though. Shout out to my boy. Before then, he was on a 2 fight losing streak. Not bad. Then he fought OG Jim Miller. Shout out to OG Jim Miller. Let's go to Kurt Holobla. Shout out to Kurt Holobla. What a cool ass fucking name. My boy's also been here for a minute. Oh, I guess not. Okay. I thought he was. Oh, no, he has. 2013. 2013. My boy's been in here. When was his last fight? 2024? How old is he? How old is bro? 38. How old is this other guy? Is this the Unk battle? 32. This dude must be speed running CTE. What the fuck? Oh, his first fight was in 2018. We're gonna go. We're gonna go with Hernandez. As much as it hurts me to bet against Holobla. I've never heard of bro ever in my life. Call me casual if you fucking want to. I mean, I probably have, but not in recent memory. Rings 0 bells. Thought this was a random dude. Moving up, Chitty Bang Bang. Chitty, not gonna. I'm not gonna try to pronounce your name. I fuck with you, Chitty. I'm not gonna try to make fun of you. Elusios Ali dos Andos. As you can tell, we're leaning towards Chitty. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chitty. Bang, bang. What a great first name and great use of it to be put on your nickname. My boy's on a 2-fight squabble winning spree. Don't worry about he's a decision merchant. Don't worry about that. He did get knocked the fuck out by RoboCop. That's the real RoboCop. That's a scary dude, man. RoboCop's a big fucking guy. Who's this dude fought? Oh, he just knocked out Sean Strickland. Okay. Fought Max Griffin. I was gonna say Blake Griffin, bro. For whatever fucking reason, I was gonna say Blake Griffin, dog. Alright, okay. We're gonna go with those. I can't bet against Chitty. We're going with Chitty. He shouldn't win this, though. If we're gonna be honest with you, Chitty should not win this fight. But it's a squabble. It's at welterweight, and you never know. You never know what could land or what couldn't land. We're gonna go with Chitty. I mean, I don't think the odds should be this close if we're being honest with you. But how old is Chitty again? 36. He is up there in age. What about this? This dude has to be like 40. 39, 38. Okay, we're just blind. We're gonna go with Chitty. We're gonna go with Chitty, boys. That's the co-main? Okay. Alright. Okay, Chitty. I see you, dog. I see you, bro. Alright. On to the main event. Hella drama here. We got Marvin Vettori versus Roman Dolidze. If you've seen the first fight, it was a robbery. Now, if you look at the stats, I already have them up. If you look at the stats of the first fight, I didn't realize that this was on Edwards Usman 3. When after Edwards knocked out Usman. Okay, but if you look at the stats for the fight, you're like, E-Rock, like all of my comments, E-Rock, you do not watch MMA. What the fuck are you talking about? Roman Dolidze got beat up. You see, Marvin Vettori threw 30-something more strikes. No. Marvin Vettori has pillow hands. Please rewatch the fight. It's on UFC. You should not be counting my strikes if okay, I'm connecting. Okay, count them if they connect, right? But if I'm throwing them, and it's not, I'm just throwing them to touch you, bro. They're basically rangefinders. Those are not strikes. Rangefinders should be a whole different fucking category. Marvin Vettori did not win this fight. He did not. Dolidze had way bigger moments. Way bigger moments. I mean, I would give Roman probably the first round. Dolidze had everything else, though. Marvin's also coming off of a super big layoff. Super big layoff. You know what I mean? Lost to Robert Whittaker. Won the Dolidze fight on robbery. Lost to fucking Jared Cannonier. And then do not forget, he's coming off of a layoff. His last fight was in 2023. Almost 2 years ago. And don't forget this. Freak accident. Marvin Vettori addresses withdrawal from Brendan Allen main event. I bet you boys don't even remember this. There was a main event. And he had to pull out due to a freak accident. And he never specified what the fuck that was. If he did, comment below. But I don't remember him doing so. I could not find an article of him saying what the freak accident was. Maybe he shit his pants. Maybe he had a hernia. I mean, you never know. He's coming off of a layoff. He's coming off of a freak accident. Who knows if it was a fucking injury or if he got locked in the storage unit. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't make the fight. I am really leaning heavy towards Roman Dolidze, boys. Roman. Coming off of knocking out Mr. 4570, Kevin Holland. I mean, we're not going to count that. Kevin Holland is like a can. I mean, I met the guy. He's tall. He's a little intimidating just because, he's tall. But, nah. No. You know what I'm saying? He beat Anthony Smith, even though he took him to decision. But Anthony Smith's kind of a dog, I guess. He's kind of a dog. I'm coping. This is a very interesting main event, When was Roman's last fight? I would say it was a while ago, right? It was in October. That's not that bad. And before then, June. So he was on the come up. So he must have been waiting for this fight for a minute then. We're going to go Roman Dolidze. Marvin, bro, you got pillow hands. You're coming off of a layoff, coming off of a freak accident. I don't understand why you're the favorite. If somebody could enlighten me, that would be awesome. Video on women's MMA coming out very soon. More than likely tomorrow. I've been doing good. I've been posting every day, boys. I'm posting every day. Gene Silva, you're going to lose to Bryce Mitchell. Peace.